welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do something kind of smoky and dark and a little bit out of my normal zone today. So this is what I came up with. I'm using one of the Josie Maran Coconut Water eyeshadows and they are absolutely amazing. So I wanted to do something with this. And please ignore my remodeled wall background that we have going on here because that looks really bad. But anyways, I hope you guys like this look. I had so much fun making it, and it is definitely dark and smoky and not an everyday type look, but you can tone it down or scale it up, whatever you want to do with it. So I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Alright guys, so first we are going to start off by moisturizing our face. I am using this Before and After Moisturizer by Mehron. And I'm just going to use about the size of a penny and massage that in all over my face and just kind of help create a base for the foundation. And I'm going to focus it under my eyes because that is the driest part on my face. Right, then I'm going to use some tape to make a straight line since we're working with dark colors. And I'm going to prime my eyelids with Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Then I'm going to go in with my transition shade, and this is Crème Brule and Peach Smoothie by Geek, and I'm going to just put that in my crease. No rhyme or reason, it's not neat, I'm just kind of buffing that everywhere. And then I'm going to go in with the color Latte by Geek with a smaller brush and focus that more in my crease. And not carrying so much of it up as high. And I'm going to just keep adding more until it gets to the darkness that I want. Then I'm going to go in with Cocoa Bear by Geek again. These are all by Geek. And the same brush and just really darken up my crease. And I'm going to get a little bit on my lid, but not much. Don't take this color up too high. And make sure you're putting an even amount from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner, since we are doing kind of a smoky eye. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the color Sketch by MAC. This is like a staple. Everyone needs to own this. And this packing brush, and I'm going to just pack that all over my lid. Again, I want the same amount of color payoff on the outer corner as I do as the inner corner. And I'm going to just keep packing it on until I get it to that point. And we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. Most of this video I'm just going to show you one eyelid, otherwise this video would be 20 minutes long, but I showed a little bit of a clip here. And then with Geek on the brush, I didn't put any more on it, it's just from what's left over. I'm going to blend out that line between the Cocoa Bear and the Sketch, and just make sure that it is smooth and there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush and then the color Uninterrupted by MAC. I forgot to take a picture of it, but you'll see one here in the end. And just blend out that line. This is a Pro Longwear eyeshadow by MAC, and it's amazing. So I'm going to just use that to blend out that top line. That's what it looks like. It's beautiful. Alright, then I'm going to go with this. This is one of those Josie Maran Coconut Water eyeshadows, and I love them. This is the purpley one. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll list it down below for you guys. And it is like waterproof. It won't go anywhere. So I'm just putting this and focusing it more on the center. I don't want this on the outer and inner portion of my eye, because then I'm going to go back in with the color Sketch and this fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend out any lines. But I want the outer corner and the inner corner to be the darkest. Really the trick to this is you just be patient and blend, because there's going to be a lot of going back and darkening here. And then just going in with that fluffy brush again. This time it has nothing on it, and I'm just blending out all those lines. Then with any black eyeshadow or dark brown, I'm using Corrupt by Geek, and I'm just putting this in the outer corner and the inner corner only, and then blending it kind of up a little bit, but that's where I want it to be the darkest. I just felt like I needed a little bit more depth. And then with the same brush that we used earlier, with the sketch on it, I'm just blending that out. I did not put any more product on it, just the same brush. So whatever's left over is just being transferred now. Right, and blend it out again. And then I'm going to do my eyeliner. This is Maybelline Gel Liner in Blackest Black. And I'm using my liner brush. This is actually not a makeup brush. This is actually a brush that I got from Joann's, but it is my favorite brush for eyeliner. So I'm just going to create a wing like I normally do. And this eyeshadow is a little bit hard to do, or this eyeshadow makes it a little bit hard to do the eyeliner. It's a lot like trying to put eyeliner on glitter, so just be patient with it. And then time for mascara. I am using Maybelline's Lash Stiletto in black. This is my favorite mascara right now, and I love it. Right, and then I'm putting eyelashes on. These eyelashes are the Sephora brand. Can't remember what they're called, but just going to put those on using tweezers. And then I always go back and darken it after I do my eyeliner and lashes because I always find spots that I don't like. So I'm going back in with a black eyeshadow and just kind of making it look like I have more of a deep set eye. I don't have deep set eyelids at all, and I kind of like the way that it looks. So I'm going in with a black eyeshadow and just creating a little bit more dimension. You guys don't have to do this if it's too dark already for you. And then just blend it out. And I'm using the Duo Lash Glue, and for some reason it took forever to dry compared to normal. I'm not sure why. Alright, now I'm going to prime my skin with this primer by Maybelline. It's the Baby Skin Primer. And I'm just going to put it in my T-zone only, kind of where my pores are a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to go in and use this L'Oreal Miracle Blur Foundation on my Beauty Blender. I actually really like this foundation. Has a different feeling to it, unlike I've ever felt, but it's kind of it's a good foundation. And then I'm going to go in with my Nars Concealer again, the same concealer that we used on our eyelids, and put that underneath my eyes. And I didn't show a clip of this, but I actually put powder underneath my eyelids and then put concealer on because I feel like when I do that, it prevents my under eyes from creasing. So that is like my little trick for not creasing. I don't know if it'll work for anybody else, but that's what I do. And then I'm going to do underneath my eyes. I got a little carried away with the concealer, so maybe don't use this much, but oh well. Can't do anything about it now, I guess, right? So I'm just going to do underneath my eyes, like always, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, middle of my forehead, and then on my chin, and just dab that out with my Beauty Blender that I sprayed with some Fix Plus. So now it's time to set it. I am using this Marc Jacobs Contour kit that I just got, and I'm so in love with. I cannot even tell you how much I love it. Using the yellow shade in there to set all that. And this is just a kabuki brush from Sigma. And then now I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush and the Sketch eyeshadow by MAC. And I'm going to just line my lower lash line with that and keep it as close to the lash line as I possibly can. I don't want to carry it too far down. I want this to be really smoky, so you guys do not have to do this as much as I'm doing. The fun thing about makeup is you can pretty much do whatever you want. So I'm going to make this pretty smoky, but you do not have to do that. Then I'm going to go in with the color Uninterrupted again, the Prolong Wear eyeshadow on this pencil brush, and I'm going to just buff that out. And keep going until it's as smoky as you want it. Alright, now I'm going to line, this is just the Perversion 24/7 liner by Urban Decay. And I'm going to line my upper waterline and then also my lower, I guess tight line, and then line my waterline. If I don't stab myself in the eye first. Now I'm going to contour and bronze my face a little bit. I am bronzing right now with MAC's Studio Fix powder in the shade Dark. I had to think about that for a second. And I'm going to just do like right below my cheekbones, top of my forehead, underneath my chin, around my nose, you know, the normal places that you bronze up a little bit. Now I'm going to contour. I'm using the contour shade from this Marc Jacobs palette, and it is intense, but I wanted kind of an intense contour, so I'm going to just lightly buff that right where my cheekbone is. And it is pretty intense at first, but I'm going to buff it out because I was not quite wanting it that intense. This stuff is so soft and creamy, and it's amazing. Alright, now for blush, I'm using Peachy Keen by MAC. And I'm going to just put that on my cheekbones. This is a random brush that I got from Arbonne years ago. Now I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. I am using the whitest shade in the Nuditude palette, like the original one, just to highlight the inner corner of my eye, and then also to highlight my brow bone, or underneath my brow bone. I kind of wanted an intense highlight today. My husband is addicted to The Office all of a sudden, and so if I keep looking over, that's why, because he's just randomly laughing out of nowhere. And then I'm going to line my lips. I am using Naked 2 by Urban Decay, one of those 24/7 lip liners. And then you could just stick with a more nude color, but I wanted to go all the way out since I'm doing kind of a smoky look. So I'm going to line my lips with that, and then I'm going to use one of the Lime Crime lipsticks or lip stains in Salem that I can't open to save my life. This is me struggling. The struggle is real. And I put that all over my lips. And you don't really need a lip liner for this, but I wanted to show kind of what like a lighter color would look like with the eye look that we're going for. Then I'm going to use this OCC lip tar, and it's a very nude color, and I'm going to just dab that right in the center just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And then we're going to highlight. This is the highlight shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit that just comes in the normal kit. And just highlight the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and temples. The normal highlighting places. This is just a really subtle highlight. It's nothing fancy, nothing special. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. So we're going to spray ourselves with Fix Plus. And that is pretty much it for the look. So I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.